Hello there, good afternoon to you. It's really been quite a bright start for many of us this morning. Blue sky there in Padstow, that picture sent in by one of our weather watchers. Not a bad start to the day, but there has been cloud for some of us, and in Exeter it looked a little more grey in all honesty. There is a hint of blue sky there, but we are going to see a little bit more of that cloud as we head through into the afternoon. So as this afternoon goes, this is how we're looking. Variable cloud on the way, but it will be largely dry, feeling mild, and there will be some sunshine at times. So this is how we start our afternoon. Patchy clouds, some good spells of sunshine though to come through the course of the day today. You'll notice that weather front behind me. We'll come to that in a second. It won't really move until tonight, but a very mild day up to 14 degrees. Now through this evening and tonight we start to see this weather front creep its way further in. So gradually through the early hours we will get some heavy bursts of rain, but it will clear away, leaving us drier with some clearer spells as well as we head to start the day on Friday. We could still be in double figures though overnight, but to start the day it should be a lot brighter, plenty of sunshine I think through the morning. There could just be one or two lingering showers, but I do think quite widely we should have quite a bright day ahead. Temperatures still in double figures, around 11 or 12 degrees, south-southwesterly breeze. So that takes us through Friday afternoon. Channel Islands as well. It's a bit more cloud for some of you as we head towards the evening, but this is the setup over the next few days. Some good spells of sunshine actually through tomorrow and Saturday, as I mentioned. About 11 degrees, so still pretty mild for this time in December. We do start to see things turning slightly more unsettled as we head towards the end of the weekend and next week. So it could be a little bit blustery for a time as well, but you'll see some light spells of rain. Temperatures around 12 degrees Celsius. That mild theme still continuing as we head into next week, but still plenty of opportunity to enjoy the sunshine over the next couple of days as we head towards the weekend. Hello there, a very good evening to you. We've seen some lovely spells of sunshine today. This weather watcher took this picture in Appledore earlier on. Blue sky, but also a little bit of cloud, and we have seen a bit more of that as we've headed through this afternoon. So it turned a little bit grey, sun just peeking through there in Falmouth. And as for tonight, a little bit of a change. So we will start to see some spells of rain pushing through. Some of those could be a little bit heavy in nature, and it will turn a little bit breezier for a time as well before those winds ease down slightly. So this is our setup. Here's our front that's going to push through the course of tonight. I mentioned those spells of rain. That is what is going to bring it through tonight and into tomorrow, but it does clear away pretty quickly for most of us. So you can see some pretty sharp showers, some heavy bursts to come for a time tonight. Through the early hours, a few more of those, but by the early part of Friday morning, we should be starting to see something a bit drier, particularly for those of you at the far southwest point. So I think initially tomorrow, still a little bit of a breeze, but quite mild overnight. So gradually that front will clear away through the morning, and it should actually leave us with some good spells of sunshine through the first part of the day and into the afternoon. Now there may just be a shower or two at times, but as you can see the winds ease down. We are still in double figures, 11 or 12 degrees, and for the Channel Islands as well, similar temperatures, possibly a little bit higher for some of you. So going through Friday itself, you can see it's actually quite dry, quite bright as well for a time. Couple of weather fronts looming, so it will turn towards the end of the weekend and we will see some further spells of rain. But through the course of Friday evening, still relatively dry and clear. One or two little showers possibly just peppering here and there, but the temperatures vary and we could see them drop a little bit lower than they have been, so we'll be into single figures where we have those clear skies. Wind should be relatively light as well. So through the course of Saturday, another largely fine and bright day. You will notice we do have some spells of rain starting to move in from the west as we head into Sunday, so it will be a cloudier day. But Saturday, bright start once again, lots of sunshine, some patchy cloud at times, but a fine dry day across the board. Most of us across the southwest actually keeping that sunshine through into the afternoon. Temperatures again around 12 degrees Celsius, so pretty mild for this point in December. We of course have some further sunshine on Saturday, turning unsettled from Sunday, and that does look to be the theme as we head into next week as well. Hello there. Well, we have had some sunshine today, but as we head through the course of tonight, we're going to see this weather front starting to move in. It's going to bring some heavy bursts of rain at times as we head through into the early hours of Friday morning. So this is the picture really as we head through the rest of tonight. Some of that will be quite heavy as it pushes up and across the southwest through the course of the early hours, eventually clearing away. So still quite mild overnight for most of us. The winds gradually will ease down and that front eventually clears away off to the east. So it will leave us with some good spells of sunshine tomorrow, some patchy cloud, just the chance of an odd shower behind it, but temperatures are still going to be pretty mild, 11 or 12 degrees across the board tomorrow. And as for the outlook, well, this is how we're looking. We're going to hold on to that sunshine, that dry, fine weather to start the weekend. But as we head towards Sunday, there is a bit of a change on the way. More cloud, few spells of rain, still mild in double figures, but next week does look to be a little bit more unsettled.